some people still speak French.
So you can speak French too.
I grew up in New York, so it's a dying language, in Louisiana.
I think it's okay. You can learn it.
So Easter, it's kind of commercialized now. It's more like
Commercial?
candy, and it's still a religious holiday. A lot of people do like candy,
Yeah.
paint Easter eggs, and all that kind of thing. But originally, it was a pagan holiday.
Pagan holiday.
Yeah, for it was like a German goddess called Esther,
Sure.
and she was the goddess of fertility.
Okay.
And so the symbols of fertility were eggs and rabbits.
Hi viewers, so welcome to my channel. First of all, and today Sarah invited her friend Rachel to here, and some people call her Rachel Mom. So can you introduce yourself to the viewers in my channel? Why people call you Rachel, Mama Rachel?
Mama Rachel. My friend gave me that nickname. A lot of times I'll come around, and I've been in Chengdu a long time, and I would go to different restaurants in Chengdu, and I would cook.
Cook?
Yeah.
You go to restaurant and cook?
The friends, they would ask me, Rachel, come cook, come cook.
Oh.
So I would do that in a lot of different places. Yeah. So even here, just doing the desserts.
Yeah,
So,
dessert. So today I taste delicious. Your dessert is much better to the classic dessert. To be honest.
Yeah. I like to do that. Sometimes also, I like to do like charity work. So sometimes I'll have like events, and then I'll raise money for like animals and things like that, like for dogs and cats. So we'll donate the money to help out like local shelters.
So you feel like this in Chengdu because many people like you are from Africa here. So maybe Chengdu people misunderstand. Oh, are you from Africa? Like
I am not from Africa.
many people ask you like this.
I don't know. I have nothing to do with Africa. Yeah, my family's been in America for generations, right?
Yeah. Your original ancestors from Africa, right?
But also some from Ireland and some
Also
from
from
other
Ireland.
Spain, Spanish and French as well.
So this is why you got good looks to come from another African friends.
Yeah. Well, actually, where my family's from is from a place called Louisiana.
Louisiana.
That's like in the south of America,
close to the sea, Caribbean Sea, right?
Right. And so actually, I'm what you call Creole.
Creole.
Yeah, and that's from in New Orleans. So we are mostly like French descent and Spanish. Yeah.
Spanish, French, and also
Native American. It's all it's a
Native
mixture.
American.
It's all a mixture together, and it's very specific to. Matter of fact, and where my family's from, some people still speak French.
So you can speak French too.
I grew up in New York, so it's a dying language, in Louisiana.
I think it's okay. You can learn it. So if you is interested, if you do the DNA test, you will find
Many different.
It's interesting. So let's back to the topic. So can you explain and introduce what is Easter, and is this very important for you guys? Easter.
So Easter, it's kind of commercialized now. It's more like
Commercial?
candy, and it's still a religious holiday. A lot of people do like candy, paint Easter eggs, and all that kind of thing. But originally, it was a pagan holiday.
Pagan holiday.
Yeah, it was like a German goddess called Esther, and she was the goddess of fertility.
Okay.
And so the symbols of fertility were eggs and rabbits.
Rabbits.
Yeah, bunnies.
Oh, I also eat rabbits.
Well, you eat rabbits, but that's not the part of the history. Those are simple because they reproduce a lot, right? Rabbits. So fertility, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
So also during that time, it's also spring and rebirth. All right. So Christians, want to stamp out, these pagans and pagan holidays. So they took over that holiday, and that time, which was for, Easter, that pagan goddess, they used it to say that Jesus resurrected returned from the grave, like rose again. So he got that renewal of rebirth, and so they kind of took over that holiday.
So it's a holiday. It's not a festival, actually, right?
It's just a holiday.
Yeah. So during the day, people usually go to the church too, right?
Correct. Now, like I told you before, my family is from Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
And so my family are traditionally French Catholics. Yeah, like Roman Catholics.
Yeah.
So
Roman. Wow.
Roman Catholic, right? Yeah. So it's very, very traditional.
Yeah.
So really, it's not just Easter. It actually goes on for a month, a month long. Right. We have something called Lent, and so during Lent, you're supposed to like Jesus went into the desert and he fasted for 40 days.
Yeah.
So they usually, typically, Catholics will give up something for 40 days. Like, could you pick, like maybe you decide you love chocolate, so you don't eat chocolate for 40 days. Or you smoke, so you give up smoking for 40 days.
Like a kind of fasting, right?
Yes. And then on Fridays, no meat.
No meat. Oh.
Yeah, so for 4 Fridays, no meat. You can eat seafood.
It's a
Yeah,
strict.
like shrimp is okay, crab, but no meat.
Wow. It's very strict, right, in the religion.
A lot of people don't really do it unless they're like really religious. Like I don't do it.
So in your childhood, your memory, so like the festival, if the order like this, you go to the church first in the morning, and then you back home for the food.
Sure. There's a lot of different things. So like I told you, before Lent starts, you'll have something like Ash Wednesday, and so they'll burn they'll burn like palm leaves, and then they'll put ashes on your forehead. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of symbolism. Yeah.
You know, before here I went to a Russian restaurant. They also have Easter, but this year is interesting. The Orthodox and the Catholic, the Easter in one day, same day today. The date is same. And I say that in Russian they don't eat eggs, but it's also important for them. They eat also the dessert, like very similar to you. They really like the dessert, especially for the Easter. They eat desserts, and they told me that, but the orders. I mean, this order is important. You go to the church first in the morning, and then back home for food and the family together.
True. A lot of people do that.
It's similar like you.
That part is similar. Yeah.
So this why this is important for you. And actually, my Russian friend told me it was not the festival for them. It's just a holiday for religion day.
It is. But I'm not very religious, so not anymore. But mostly we just have fun and eat. Yeah. I'm not religious.
Yeah, but you told me for your family it's also still important day, right?
Yeah. My mother is very religious. Yeah.
Oh, your mama is very religious. So she is strict for herself in order to obey to the rules of the religion, right?
Usually. Yeah.
So it sounds like your mama's family house has many rules, right?
Well, I don't know if it's rules, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot of ceremony, a lot of rituals. Yeah, not really a lot of rituals, but a lot of ceremony.
So your mama is very loyal to the religion, right?
A lot of people are in America.
A lot of people. And for her life, especially in her daily life, is also obey to the rules of religion, right?
I would say so. For me, though, I mean, I live in China.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not very big on. I'm not really big on religion. Yeah.
Yeah, very religion. So.
I mean, I don't have a problem with somebody else is very religious, but I mean, I'm not.
Okay. So the last question, you told me the eggs. So eggs, you told me why people eat eggs because it's about the reborn. So
rebirth. Yeah, they eat eggs. I mean, I'm not. That's not really for a Christian, right? I mean, I think it has really. It's just for fun at this point now. They'll paint eggs, you know what I mean, and then they'll hide them. They'll hide the eggs, like it's adults. I will hide eggs, and then the kids will wake up in the morning, and then they go have an Easter egg hunt, and they go and try and find the eggs.
Yeah. In my memory, I watched the cartoons about Easter. Usually, a bunny or rabbit with eggs.
Yeah,
The
Easter
logo
bunny. Easter bunny.
Easter bunny, it means the people eat the rabbit's meat, the bunny meat, and the eggs in the meat there,
I
right?
don't know. They don't. A lot of people, Westerners, they don't really eat rabbit.
Eat rabbit.
I'll cook rabbit. It doesn't bother me. But a lot of Westerners are like, oh, it's so cute.
Oh, so cute.
But
Yeah.
you know, my family again in the South, you know, they say if it tastes good, eat it. Right?
Oh, basically, it's good to eat.
Eat it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it tastes good. Eat it.
Yeah.
Rabbit is good meat. Yeah.
For the common culture, rabbit is not for eating on the Easter, right? For the most of the people,
No, a lot of people won't eat rabbit. No.
it's just for logo for Easter, right? Easter rabbit.
Yeah. I mean, you should have came the other day. I cooked rabbit.
Okay, maybe I should have a try. And so another last one, the chocolate egg. The chocolate egg means also for fun, right?
I think so. I mean, I don't know any specific meaning for it.
You tried the chocolate eggs before?
Sure. What's it called? Cadbury's eggs.
Cadbury eggs.
It's too sweet for you.
Yeah.
I think you would taste it and you would be like, oh,
Really?
it's so. Even for me, it's so sweet.
The chocolate egg.
And the Cadbury eggs, because it's
Cadbury
the cream. It's just like pure sugar.
Oh, maybe many Chinese people don't know about the Cadbury egg.
I think a lot of people wouldn't like it. It's just too sweet.
Okay. So in the end, the last question. So today is Easter. So can you remember? So Easter, how many the Easter you have in China now? It's which is 40 times? Oh no, maybe the 10 or 20 times here or
How long have I lived here?
yeah for the Easter. How many Easter you have?
I've
had
been
in
in here
China?
maybe 15 years.
So you have the 15 Easter in China.
Yeah, I forget a lot of American holidays unless people remind me about them.
You forget a lot.
I came to China so my son could learn Chinese.
Oh,
I always joke that I'm like the opposite. You know how a lot of Chinese moms are like
Yeah.
English, right? Put them in school on Saturday to learn English. Take them overseas to learn English, but can't really speak English, right?
yeah.
Me, I'm like Chinese. Put them in Chinese school on Saturday.
Yeah.
Brought them overseas to learn Chinese, and me, my Chinese, horrible.
So you mean you keep going on you keep going on to learn Chinese now even today?
My Chinese is not that good. My son's Chinese is fluent. My son,
Oh, your son.
he's very good.
Oh, your son is also right here.
I brought him here so he could be really good at Chinese.
Oh, it's okay with your son. It's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you for your sharing your experience, your story to us about your culture.
No
about
problem.
On Easter. Okay. If you like the Mama Rachel, you like the office, you can come to here and taste their dessert.
If you want him to try fried rabbit, you better put in the comments for him to come back and I'll cook it for him.
Okay. Thank you. Adios, amigos.
Bye.